Welcome back, tubers. This is Superdell, and I'm glad that you're tuning in to this video. Really, if you're a Zidoo fan, that goes for anyone with a Zidoo box. It kind of goes the same way. In this video, I will be displaying the Zidoo Z10 Pro and how I'm going to set it up. I do have an external drive that I will be setting up also with all of my content on it. And again, just like in part one, you can actually start your media server. So I'm going to go over some settings in this video, and then I'm gonna plug up an external drive, which I have right here. I'm gonna plug that into the box and start setting up my home media servers with movies. I'm start off with movies. I do another video on music and pictures. Again, if you follow me, you saw this plenty of times on my live, but I want to do dedicated videos. All right, so first off, I'm gonna, because right now it's in standby mode. When you first get your device, you want to set it up properly. So the date might be off, it might have the wrong city and all of that in there. But the first thing you may want to do is go up here to the top, all right? Because I know it's August the 1st and it's saying it's August 2nd, so I know that's wrong. So I'm gonna click in there, and of course I want to turn on automatic date and time, which is turned on by default. But you see right here is in China Standard Zone. So I need to switch that over to, Eastern Standard Time because I am in Detroit. So I'm gonna go down here to the region. And let's see, I wanted to go down. So let me just hit the go back. Let me use my keyboard right here because it may be better. I can type in United States. So you see how good it is just to have a keyboard connected. And I'm connecting that using a USB. This is the K400, Logitech K400. You can get that from Walmart, Target, Best Buy. You can get it from Amazon as well. So I'm gonna put United States. And so I'm gonna go down here, and because I'm on Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to select New York. So if you're on Central, you're on Mountain, Phoenix, Pacific time, you select that. So I'm gonna select New York. All right, and everything looks good. So I'm gonna hit the go back, or you can grab your remote and hit the go back, that little turn button on your remote. Also, I'm gonna change this because I don't want it on military time, so I want to change that, and that way I get the actual time, just like 6:32 at this moment. So now when I hit the home button on the remote, you see it's up there is 8/1. It's telling me it's Sunday, which it is, August the 1st. It's 6:32. Now I want to go up here and I'm going to set up my, see if this is correct, so it shows the weather. All right, so I'm gonna go up in here. And that's all you have to do is type in your name, the name of your city. And so as you see it right here, it's probably this one, Detroit. And it's showing that it is 67, and that's probably about right. Okay, that looks good. And so I'm gonna back up out of here. And there it is, it now has Detroit. Now the next thing you want to do, guys, when you're setting up your device, again, you can go into your apps, and see what apps you have. Of course, I'm gonna do a video on this because you notice it doesn't have the Google Play Store. And so we'll do a video on that as well. But just get familiar with your device. So just know that, these are the latest apps on here. We're gonna definitely do a video on that HDMI in right there. And today I'm definitely going to show you this home theater 4.0. So stay tuned. I will get into this image player on another video and music player on another video. So those are some of the ones I'm definitely going to have coming up soon, within the next week, make sure you click on that bell notification and select all. That way, if you get any Zidoo box, you can pretty much follow my lead and be successful with setting it up. So going out, I do want to go into the quick settings, okay? Because here it is. This is the playback. You know, you can make adjustments. It is up to you on this. They pretty much, a lot of it is in default. You know, for me, I don't want to download no subtitles, so I will turn that off. Okay. Display. So I got my HDMI. You can go over here and do the lock resolution if you want. This is all personal preference, however you want it. One thing I will show you, you know, in Gamma, you can go bright, you can go vivid. It's up to you however you want to set your device up. Now with parameter, if you click parameter, it will let you, you know, make adjustments to the color of the picture. All right. So if you want to take it down a little bit, you can take it down. I like it a little bright, you know, maybe like just a tad bit bright, but you can make adjustments however you want it. Tone it down, saturations. It's really up to you. Now, if you think it's a mistake, you know, or you want to just try another picture, you can go over there and highlight this right here, and it will change the picture. And then I think it has like 3 of them up in here. So you can make the adjustments however you want to do it. It is up to you. And if you think you messed up, you can just go over here and click reset, and it will reset the picture. Okay. So that's one. You know, you got your HDR. So I got it on auto, but for some of y'all who may, you know a little bit about this, you can make adjustments on that one. Dolby Vision. You know, you can make adjustments on this. I'm just leaving it as default. Custom EDID. I did some research on this a little bit right here. I'm gonna have to come back with another video on that. Your screen. So if you want to change the screen, you don't want it on 100. Maybe you want it on 98. You know, oh, sorry about that. Let me go back down. So if you definitely want to make the adjustments, it's up to you. That's all you have to do. Click on it, and then you can go ahead and make the adjustments if it allows me to make the adjustments. All right, there we go right there. So we can here we go. So if you click on it, you go over here and click on this one, so you could take it down to like 98% where to fit your TV better. If you want to take it up, you just go over here and highlight this one. So just make sure you have this, whichever one. Usually I put mine on 98% and I'm good. So you got your picture parameter. So again, this is just like what we talked about earlier. You can make your settings on that. All right, so definitely get familiar with your device. Right here, you know, right now I have it off, but I'm gonna do the you know, as you see, will restore the original present. Save the changes. You can confirm it. So HDCP 2.2. So that's something you can make adjustments with. You know, if your TV does not support it, turning on may cause a black screen. So just remember that. And if you don't know, just leave it off or just put it at this lower rate, something like that. But just know if you do turn on 2.2 and then your screen goes black, you need to go back to display and go and make adjustments in HDCP. All right, cool, got it. Screensaver. So usually the screensaver comes on for mine up under 2 minutes. I just go over here and I usually do 30 minutes because I know sometimes I might step away or go upstairs and come back in its own screensaver. We will come back to wallpaper because you can customize your wallpaper. That'll be a separate video on that. People who watch my live, y'all saw me do that live, you know, and that was it. For the HDMI, you got all of this passed through. Just make sure you read. You can go from there. You got your network. So if you on Wi-Fi, you could do that. Ethernet, you could do that. If you want to connect any Bluetooth device, that's cool too. Also, we're going to talk about this on the next video, but I already have it turned on, so that's pretty cool. Also, I forgot to tell you too, you can actually turn this device into a portable hotspot. That's going to be in another video as well. So yes, this device here will turn your device into a portable hotspot, and you can share it across the network. You can use it. You can give yourself your own password, all of that. That's why I told y'all it's so much that you can have, on this video. I mean, it's so much content on this box, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, so that's the network, and then you got your others. If you want to make some changes, you could do it. The reason I don't have my HDMI CEC because I have it hooked up to a multi-viewer and it won't work. If it was plugged directly into my TV, I could turn this on and control the volume and everything. You got power mode. You got the hard drive. If you want your hard drive to go to sleep, if there's no operation within 10 minutes, it may save. It's up to you. Fan control, all of this, on your device. Your front panel, remember when I showed y'all about the time and all of that? You can definitely do that in your settings. So you can have it light, you can have it, change it to dark where you can barely see it. I would say, if you don't mind it, I would say leave the light. That's the best visual effect. And then keyboard, you definitely want to keep that. And then you can check for upgrades right here. So if I go into my upgrade, on my update, I can see that it's already updated. Some of y'all who may not, if it's on 6.0 something, you can do an online update. Also, you can go to the website and get it, and that way you can do the USB update. So, and then right here you can factory reset. All right, so if you just want to clear your data on applications, you can do it from here. But if you want a factory reset, you can go from here. So it's so much again on this device. But again, with this, let me hit the home button. I definitely want to show you how to add your content. So again, I do have an HDMI that I'm about to connect. Let me get that connected. And remember, this is a USB. And just to show you, this will work with any of your USB devices right here. So let me make this a little bit larger so you can see it, and then we'll shrink it back. But I'm using right here this Seagate Backup Plus Hub. This is very, very nice. The difference with this one is right here, it does come with 2 extra USB ports. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I'm about to show you the main attraction of this device, and that is to set up, your media. All right. So I do have a 4 terabyte external hard drive. I do have that, and it has some content on it. So let me get ready to get this set up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, everyone, I am back. Okay, so this is my 4 terabyte Seagate. Again, I got a little bit of latency, but this is the Seagate Backup Plus Hub. If you got a flash drive or you got some other type of external drive, you can use it the same way. It's just that this is what I am using. So I already plugged in the power of this unit, and now I'm about to plug this into the 3.0, because this is a 3 point, because you see the blue right there, it's a 3.0. I'm about to plug it into the Zidoo Z10 Pro, and this goes the same way if you got any other Zidoo boxes. Let me turn that mic. All right, so we might get some type of display right here on the monitor. So let me make sure everything is plugged in. All right, it seems like I'm getting power right here, and I should get some type of notification in just a second. And as you see, it popped up right here. So let me move this up just a little bit. All right, move that up. So you see it right here. It says detected. It says detected the external device. So that's cool. I know we're good to go. All right. So I'm gonna hit cancel. All right, because I don't want it to do anything as of yet. Also, in another video, I'm going to discuss Media Center. But for right now, the focus is on Home Theater 4.0, setting up this device. And so it's going to look very, very good. All right. So let's go into Home Theater 4.0. As you see right here, let me click on it. All right. So if you watched the very first part 1 video, you saw that I added Jungle Cruise and Gone Girl. So again, let me make this a little bit smaller. All right, let's move that to the side, move that up there for right now because we're pretty much good with it. Again, just to show you how many movies I have on here, I only have 2. All right, to that. All right, we can go down here to source. We can do it that way and get to the same thing and see right here, it got the Seagate Backup Plus, or we can go up here to where you got this little drive right here. So we go up there and select that. It will bring us back to the same thing, right? So let's do this. Of course, I want to see what's going on with this Seagate, this black one. If you look up in there, this right here, this is my Zidoo, this is my Seagate, right? So I want to check what's on this Seagate. So let me do a scan, and then you can hit scan again. And it's going to pull all this content from here. All right, it's going to pull it. And again, you can go up here and change this to priority. You can do a lot of this if you want. All right, you can change it to priority. You can select TV mate, whatever works for you. It really is really up to you. Alternative, you can change that. It's plenty of things you can do. You could tweak it on your own. But right now, what I want to do, just for the sake of this video, let me see something. Let's click in here. Let's hit scan. And let's start the scan process. You see it's saying it's going to pull all this content. All right. And so as you see right now, it is going through my drive. All right. It's going through everything. And I'm going to wait till it gets to like the 300 mark. And then I will resume this video. So see you in just a second. So as you see, it's at the 314. It's saying that it's scanned. All right, so it went through all my videos, and you know, it's so much to this. I'm going to show you all of this. So it says, hey man, we got 314 out of 339, and that's cool. All right, that's fine. All we have to do is hit the go back. So use your remote control, or if you got the keyboard, you can hit escape or back. Or if you're on the remote control, just hit that little U-turn and go back. And you see it's starting to add all of the content, right? So it went through, as you see, movies, TV shows, all of that. But this is the beginning of you setting up your own home media server on this box. Now, I'm going to go into movies. All right, and look at all the content. Look at all this content that comes up, and it's pulling all the data for, you know, for the movies and stuff like that. So when I say pulling all the data, it's pulling the artwork for each movie. Some of them you're gonna see that's like this. Again, I would do a dedicated video strictly for this. All right, because I don't want this to be no 40-minute video. All right, but as you see, it's pulling up all the content. So if I wanted to go and look at like The House Next Door, this new Mike Epps and Cat Williams movie, I could just click on it, and again, it'll give me the synopsis of what the movie is about, the director. If I go down, it'll show me the director and who the actors are. So it's pretty cool, man, how this is done and why so many people are turning to the Zidoo box. All of them pretty much do the same thing. Pretty nice. It's very nice. And like I said, it's so much you could do. The layout, you could change the layout of this. So if you wanted to make it bigger, larger. So if I go to this one that has the arrow pointing to the top right, if I click on it, you see it brings it down. All right. Now, if I go to the one that's pointing to the bottom, as you see, it'll change it. If I click it, so if I click it again, you just put them all in order, man. But when you see this on your TV, you be like, wow. So usually I keep mine like right here where it has what 3, 6, 8 going across, and I can go through it. All right. So there's other ways if you want to change the icon where it's down here. I really don't like that to be going through, you know, a bunch of, really if you have a large library, it just takes too long. Let's change the format again. You could do it where it goes vertical. All right. Again, I don't care too much for that because it just seems like it'll take too long, or you can go back to where you was at. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. And there's other ones out there that are similar. Going to my TV. All right, so these are all my TV show content. You know, that's with this, The Wire. So if I click on The Wire, I got all 5 seasons. All right, pretty neat. It puts it in a collection and everything for you. So even if I was to go out and I go over here to movies, and one of mine is like, let's do, let me see, one of the latest ones I was working on. Let's see, where you at? It might be down here in the T's. Or I could try like Saw. You see, notice it'll give an icon saying collection. And there you go right there. It has all the Jigsaw. It's not, it looked like I'm missing one. And the only reason I'm probably missing one is because it's up in the unmatched. So again, I'm gonna do another video on this. I have to. All right. I just wanted to show you how to get your content to it. And so when I go out, one more, let me go out. And you see this right here, unmatched. You notice there's a lot of content in here that needs to have the movie art. So just to show you, and again, I'm gonna do another video dedicated to this one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna click on this one and go down to rematch. And I'm gonna go down here to ATL. I'm gonna click on it. And if it don't pull anything up, we might have to make some adjustments. All right, so you might, this is where that keyboard comes into play. All right, so where's my keyboard? I'm gonna put my keyboard right here. I'm gonna move this up. That way you see my keyboard in the top right hand. And I'm gonna just type in ATL. All right, see if we can get it. I don't forget when it came out. What was it? So let me do this right quick. You see it right there, ATL 2006. And then I'm gonna go over here. And search TM. And if you don't find it, go over here and take it off. I'm gonna just put ATL 2006. All right, I'm gonna go over here and hit this movie database, and it's still not finding it. And so I've just put ATL, and as you see, I'm gonna hit the go back, and I'm gonna go down here and highlight it, because there it is right there. I want to keep that good. It's already checked. And then I want to hit OK. And you see how I took that movie? So now when I go back and I go and look at my movies, I should have ATL right there. And there it is. Sometimes you just have to take out, either put the year it was out, or just put in the name of the movie and it will search for it. So it's pretty it's a little tricky sometimes, but once you do it once, twice, you're pretty good at it. And then that's all you have to do is just go up here. If you want to watch it, hit your play, and then go from there. But we'll get into a little bit more of this, because I'm at the 27-minute mark. And again, I didn't want it to be this long, but I did want to get into some of the settings, which is over here, and then starting your home theater. So in part 3, all those movies, TV show content, I will be getting into that. Hey, listen, if you like this video and you like what I'm doing on the Zidoo boxes, definitely smack up this video, share it inside the forums. There are other ways you could do it. This is just one of the ways that I think is easiest for everyone to use. All right. If you like, again, subscribe, share this video. Hope you thumbs up the video, and then we'll go from there. Guys, be safe. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.